Good morning, everybody. How are you doing? I hope you're all keeping well and you're keeping sane and safe. So I just thought I'd come on and do you another little video, just say hello, say that I'm still going, still doing the classes, and I hope you're managing to get as many fitness sessions in as you possibly can, even if you're not on the group or at home. Just trying to keep fit, keep mobile, doing what you can to stop yourself stiffening up, stop yourself getting weak. The last thing you want is to get weak. And just keeping yourself moving throughout. So I hope you're okay, I already said that. But what I thought I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a little exercise session, just a tiny little one, with a pole. Everyone's got a pole at home, haven't you? Yeah. So I want you to go and get hold of your pole from your kitchen or whatever. It doesn't matter if it's got a brush on the end. That's fine. And we're just going to do a little warm up and a little bit of stretching. Hopefully you can see me okay. My head keeps popping over the top of the camera. So as you know, this is my studio. I now have some huge lighting system things, massive box lights each side, because this is going to be an ongoing thing now with the online classes alongside normal classes when we come back, which I'll tell you about after we've done this little session. If you don't want to do the session, you can fast forward it. Okay, so this is just a little warm up and a wakey. I mean, for me it's 8:45, it's Tuesday morning. I don't know when you're going to open it, but you can do this whenever you want to. So, just take hold of your pole. So some of you have done pole Pilates with me before. So it's just going to be a few similar things that we do in our pole Pilates class. If you want to unscrew the head off with the end of your pole, you can. Right, so just start with your feet hip distance apart. I've not brought any music in, but it don't matter. And we're going to do some shoulder rolls. So if you've not been doing much, you're probably feeling like you're getting imbalanced. You're probably starting to feel, if you're doing a lot of sitting down, that you're getting tight through your hip flexors, through your hamstrings. Your bum will be getting weak. All that work that we do in our bums, don't let it go. We want to have peachy buttocks, don't we? Don't let them go to marshmallows. Roll your shoulders. Just hold the pole about shoulder width apart. Okay, this is good for releasing tension around the neck. Okay, shrugging and pulling back. We want to try and lengthen these muscles at the top here, but we also want to work them as well. Warm them up. Think about as those get warmer, like blue tack, and the muscles get more pliable. Also, it's first thing in the morning. Okay, when we've been asleep all night, we get that fuzz that builds up in the connective tissue between everything. Okay, and as we warm it up, it dissolves and goes away, which gets us moving better, gets all those muscles sliding and gliding, and relax your shoulders down there. Okay, so just holding the pole, a little bit wider than the shoulders now. I'm just going to lift it up to shoulder height and bring it down. So just lifting it up. So if we use a little bit of Pilates technique, we're going to draw the shoulders down away from the ears. So just lift it up. Go a little bit higher each time if you can. If you can't, just go halfway. So getting the shoulders moving, get that synovial fluid warmed up. You can't see my arms now. So all the way to the top. Okay, and feel that stretch as you come to the top. Don't overstretch, and down. So lift and lower. Let's go a bit wider with your arms if you can. Just feel the difference. Okay, now if you're okay with your shoulders, you can go a little bit further back than your head. Just do that bit really slowly. Oh, feel that stretch. And if you're okay with your back, you can add a tiny little bit of extension. So come up and just look slightly towards the sky and slightly bend back. Bring it down. Lift up, let your ribs slightly lift. It's not a big extension, just a small one. Sit, stretch, and you'll feel a bit of a stretch in the front here, from your sternum to your pubic bones, through the rectus abdominis. Good, one more. Okay, give your shoulders a roll again. Hold the pole in front about a bit wider than the shoulder width. Okay, and start to twist. And centre. And twist. So we're rotating. Look at my feet, let one heel lift and pivoting round. Good, just rotating. Now you can start to push slightly with the arm that's going round. the front. So as I bring my right arm round, I'm giving it a little push to increase the stretch. Get that rotation in your spine. So we're getting that fluid warmed up around the discs. So it's being absorbed by the discs. It's between the vertebrae. Think of it as nourishment for your spine. As we get moving, it nourishes those discs. Okay. And back to the centre. Good. Give your shoulders a little roll there. Just give a little shrug up and down. Okay, so let's go into some side bends now. From here, we're just going to push the one end of the pole down and back to centre. Anyone who's got a back issue, any bone problems or anything else, disc problems, then keep it really small. Okay, if you can, let's bring the pole above the head. And we'll do a little side bend. Just side bend, side to side. Keeping the arms feel like a frame around your head. It's like a pretty picture. Or a handsome picture, if you're a guy. Okay, and just with the top arm, push slightly downwards. Don't force it if you've got a back issue, guys. Just a little push slightly down. And then push it up and over a bit more. So you're trying with the top arm, you're reaching further over. Okay. And two more. And one. Okay, bring that back down to here. Let's go into some little squats now. So, take the pole behind your back, if you can. And this is where you want your spine to be. Back of your head on the pole, your thoracic spine here, and your bottom of your spine. So that when we do our hip hinge and squat, those 3 points stay there. So this is our hip hinge like this. This is great for your back. Lengthens your hamstrings, works your glutes. Okay, if you've got somebody with you, get them to help you or check that you're not losing contact with those 3 points. Okay, then do a small hip hinge and bend your knees. Okay, it'll feel like it's coming off the very, very bottom of your spine, but as long as it's still touching your sacrum. So there's 3 points. Okay, my feet are hip distance apart, and your knees are staying in line with the hips and feet. They're not knocking inwards. So a little push back, and lift. Okay, so if you can keep that position, think about where you're looking as you go into that squat. You're sort of looking at a 45-degree angle towards the floor. Then take your pole in front. As you squat down now, raise the arms in front. And as you come back, a little press against your legs. Not a big press, just a little press. Squat down. And I'm going to do a little push, so just activating those muscles in my upper back, in the back of the shoulders. Squeeze them together. We'll press and push. Okay. Now, we can start to add a little bit of resistance now that we've warmed up. So, if you clench the pole and push it together, feel how your chest and the front of the shoulders start to tense up. If you pull the pole apart, as if you're trying to stretch the pole, feel how the muscles in your upper back and the back of the shoulders work. So, as we squat, squeeze the pole. Squat and squeeze. And it's entirely up to you how hard you want to squeeze it. Squeeze the pole as you lift it up, and now stretch the pole as you bring it down. Squeeze the pole as you bring it up, and stretch the pole as you bring it down. So getting the knees moving, the hips, shoulders. It's entirely up to you if you want to go up in line with the ears. Okay, and you can do as many of those as you want. You can pause it now if you want to, do another 10 more. Yeah, do that, pause it. And do 10 more and then press play again. Okay, fantastic. Hold the ends of the pole. Let's see how the shoulders are. Lift the pole up above your head. Can you bring it down behind your head? Now, if this hurts your shoulders or neck, then don't do it. So we're here. Now, you've got to try not to push your head forwards. If this doesn't work for you, then don't do it. Okay? If you feel like you're straining, then obviously don't do it. Hold it in front of your chest so you can hold it here. I'm just going to do a little bit more rotation. So you're going to feel this pulling across the front of your shoulders and twist. And twist. Twist. Okay. Step forwards with your right foot. Heel strike. Lift your back heel up. Tense up your left glutes. Twist to the right. Step back. In the middle. Step forwards with your other foot. Left foot. Twist to the left. I'm going to sneeze. And step back. I'm not taking my hay fever tablet. Stride. Told you. Sorry about that. Back to the middle. I need to take my hay fever tablet. I've been getting quite a bit of hay fever actually. And that's just at home, not even when I go to see the horse. Stride and twist. So the leg you step forwards with is the way you're twisting, getting that rotation of your spine. Are your shoulders okay? Hopefully you should feel like you're opening your chest. You're not getting any discomfort in the shoulder joint or the neck. So I can feel like mine's relaxing more now. It just seems to be taking that stretch. So again, if you've been sat down, reading, writing, on your phone, everyone's going to be online, your chest muscles are going to be getting tight. Your back muscles are going to be getting weak. So we need to strengthen those. We need to stretch them. Stretch and strengthen. Okay, let's do one more each side. I just nearly fell over on that one. Last one. And then lift the pole up, take it forwards. Okay, give your shoulders a roll, shake out. How's that feeling? Are we okay? Yep. Just roll. Shake out the legs. Okay, a little bit of balancing now to finish. So it's just a little workout for you. So we're going to start with the pole up in the air. You're going to engage your core slightly. If you come to my classes, you'll know what that is. And you're going to lift your right knee up, and you're just going to press the pole gently against your knee, and then lift it back up to the ceiling. Bring the pole down, press it against your knee, as if you're going to snap the pole, but don't. And back up. Press. Push, push, push against your leg. So you're getting a little bit of resistance there on your lats as you push down. So lengthen your neck, so your lats are under here, the arms, the muscles that pull your arms into the body. So you want stronger lats. Pull your shoulder blades down the back. And as you push the pole against your leg, your core's going to be working a bit more as well. If you think about it, you have to tense up your tummy slightly. Tense up your tummy. Also your hip flexor's working because you're pushing the leg against the pole to stop it from moving. So you get a little bit of hip flexor strength in there as well. If you're sat down a lot of the time, your hip flexors are in a shortened position. They're going to get weak, aren't they? They're going to get weak and they're going to get tight. So maybe we should stretch them out as well. I keep saying one more thing. Okay, last one with your left leg. Again, if you want to stop and do more, be my guest. Let's give your hip flexors a little stretch out, guys, because I think, if you like I say, if you're sat down a lot, not doing much, your hip flexors are shortened. Okay, so when you stand up, if they stay in a shortened position, okay, they're going to bring your back into a compressed position. Okay, so we want to try and stretch them out so your back's lengthened. So short hip flexors, see your back. Oh, that's not nice for your back. It compresses your discs. Tailbone tucked under, lengthened hip flexors, spine elongated and decompressed. So take your right foot back. You can use your pole's balance if you want. Bend your back knee slightly, pelvic tilt. So this movement's a pelvic tilt. Tuck your bum under and feel the stretch of the muscles that go from your hip, they go through your pelvis and attach to your spine. So if you think if they get tight, they're pulling you back, aren't they? Because they attach to your spine. So try and stretch, feel that there. Good. The arm on the leg that's back, if you want to, you can reach that up and stretch over. You can use the pole for balance. Now that's really nice. Feel that going from your hip up through the side, right up and over. And then bring that back down. Change sides, change arms to the pole, step back. Pelvic tilt, feel that stretch in your hip flexor. Guys, do this every day if you can, not the whole routine, but try and stretch your hip flexors. And if you can, do some squats as well. And some press-ups. Pelvic tilt. Reach up and over. Let's go, come on, stretch, stretch, stretch. Feel that there. And bring it back and down. Okay, so that'll do for now, for that. Do lots of mobility, rotation, lateral flexion, some squats, work your bombs, stretch your hip flexors, a little bit of shoulder work there. So you can crack on with that this morning if you get the email now, or you can do it another morning. So that's the sort of thing I've been doing in my classes, with all different Pilates classes. I've done Pilates with a cushion, Pilates with tins of beans, we've done weights, we've done Pilates, all different kinds of different Pilates, even hard Pilates, easy Pilates. I've even been doing some gentle Pilates, so like all on the floor, just relaxing, breathing, moving slowly, really, really gentle. That's on Wednesday morning, that one. Tuesdays are the hard classes. So what else? So yeah, we're going to be doing this now for definitely the rest of the month. If we follow what Spain are doing, I don't know if we will, this is what we've been told. So I'm on this group called Always Moving Forward. It's fitness instructors, it's for fitness instructors only. And they tell us the news about the fitness industry and what they think, fingers crossed, well, what they know. It's not great, because in Spain at the moment, as far as we're aware, this is what we've been told by instructors there, they're allowed to do PT sessions, so one-on-one, so that's good. So I can start taking I don't do much PT, it's not, I've got four PTs that I do, but I don't want any more PTs really, because the classes are what I enjoy doing the most. I enjoy my PT, of course, but classes are my main thing. But in Spain, they're only allowing 10 people in a class. For me, that's not going to work with the room hire, license fees, music fees, because you all like the music that's sung by artists that are in the charts. So we will hopefully be doing some classes outdoors. Now, I've had permission from Furnace Vale, from Sandy Schofield. She's been in touch with her committee. I can use Furnace Vale Fields. I'm sure Disley, if we need to do one in Disley, they'll be fine. I have emailed them, and I'm sure Emma from Chapel Parish said I could use that park there. That was a while ago, that one, but I'm sure if we needed to use that. But Furnace Vale's like in the middle of everything. Now, if you can all get to Furnace Vale, that'd be brilliant. They've got a massive field, brand new. I don't know if you've been up there recently. They've got little fitness stations around it. They've got a path. It's all been flattened. It's got drainage. Fingers crossed, they'll have some facilities in the future for getting changed and showered and stuff. That would be a mint. That would be amazing. So outdoor classes might be the way forwards at the moment. And then when I look at my class timetable, the classes that I do have small groups in, perhaps we could keep them the same. I'm going to have to ask the halls if they can reduce the room rent, I would imagine. But this is all we've heard so far. So let's keep our fingers crossed, and we'll see. But I don't think people are going to want standing next to each other anyway, are they? Like they're it's like sometimes we've got 20 people in a class, and there's no way that's going to be 2 meters in between each one. So anyway, that's enough about that. Let's see what happens there. We're definitely going to be doing this till the end of the month. So guys, if you want to sign up to the classes, do it now. Do it now. Get signed up for 4 weeks. Yep, 40 quid if you want. Pilates. Those of you who are doing Pilates at home, I should have brought the bag up. I've got Pilates Packs again. It's different coloured bags. So I've got blue, green, orange and purple, I think. And inside you get a ball, you get a band, and you get some mini bands for 20 quid. You can go and pick those up whenever you want. I'll just put them outside the door when you arrive, and you can get them. Or if you're local, I can drop them off. So give me a shout. And A new class. I've been teaching step again. Teaching step online. Can you believe it? Step classes. We've been doing all sorts. If you've got a step at home, we've been doing all sorts of stuff on the step. We've been doing some toning. So that's a new one on the timetable, and that will be continuing online when we go back. That's going to be like a little extra feature. Okay, so that's going to be going on. I can't think what else to ask. I just hope you're all okay. You're all keeping well. I said this at the beginning, and I know there's a few of you out there struggling, and I'm really, really sorry. I know it's hard. Luckily, I've got this to do. I've been really busy, and I've been putting extra classes on, and I've been working weekends. I've not asked for anything extra, but I've been doing classes on a Saturday and a Sunday, just to try and keep me from staying off the wine, really. I know if I've got to get up early in the morning, I'll be good the night before. The first few weeks of lockdown, I was hitting the bottle quite a lot. So I was feeling like, so I needed to snap out of that. It's all right having a couple of beers, but once you get on a bottle of wine and you get up on another one and you're on your own, which I don't mind drinking on my own, I quite like it actually, it's nice and peaceful. But it was just getting a little bit, a little bit too much, so I have, past 2 weekends, I've just had a beer. So I've got up and taught classes in the morning. I've done an abs class and I've done a step class, and Sam's done Pilates, Nicola's done yoga mix. So it's all been quite nice. 30 classes last week, 30 we did. In fact, no, 31, because then Sam did a chair class as well. So there's even a class on there where you're sat in a chair doing weights. So those of you who can't stand up, I know a few of you in my classes can't, then you could do that one. Anyway, I did write down some things, but I think I've said them all. If anybody wants a personal video done for yourself, I've done a couple of workouts for you, written them down. I did them for £20, but if anybody wants an actual video with what you want on it, so me teaching you so it's a bit more personal, then we can do that for a personal training fee. So if you want to do that, we'll do that 25 quid. I know with normally 30. Yeah, so basically I'm just trying to sell everything. I'll sell the house soon. I'm going to pack up and go and join the circus. Right, I hope you're all okay. Thank you very much, and I shall hopefully see you soon. See what happens. Lots of love, take care, look after yourselves, and if you've got any questions, want any videos, want any equipment, let me know. Bye!